Okay, so this is going to take a little effort to do this. Bring it back down a little bit. So you don't have good access to it like this. So just make a change. Problem is the O-rings in there are a little difficult to get in. So there's the 2 O-rings I used. Bracket doesn't go that way. So come up there, flip it around, put it back down. Get our 2 O-rings in here. Let me see. I think I'm going to go back into here again, so put a little oil on that. A little grease, probably grease would be better than oil. Oil runs out, grease stays put. Work it in a little bit. Okay. Got our 2 O-rings. These have to fit in there just right or it binds up. That one fell out. One goes in easy, 2 does not. I think they're in there. Can't see either one of them. Nice. Can't tell if they're in there or not. Can't see them. Can't see in there. All you see is a blur. Alright, well, let's see what happens here. Should be able to feel with my scale if it's in there or not. Yep, both in there. And now I can tighten this with this wrench. Okay. This bolt's too long. I didn't shorten. Oh, I didn't shorten this bolt yet. Okay, so we're still gonna have to work on this some more. Okay. Now we only got like a ½ inch over here. We had an inch before. upward angle there. That's quite a bit higher than it was there. That's too high of an angle. Bring her down a little bit. As you bring it down, it gets longer. So, all right, see what we do now. We're just about bottomed out, but not quite. Well, I think it's close to the motor over there too. Slide this down a little bit more. Straight ahead looks good. Okay, that's bad. Having to rotate. Well, that's why it's on the hind joint. You got some clearances. Okay. Alright, so next time don't move that bracket like I did it. It's too much. It actually hurts you. So remember that next time, don't do the offset. Put it right underneath the head of the bolt, and that'll help you. Because right now when you rotate it, you can see how close it gets to our motor here. See how it gets close down there? So this is our straight ahead position right here. That's the closest it gets to the motor. See, then it goes away. See the arc it goes in? So as you turn your front end, you can see the arc change. So if I had that over a 1/4 inch further, the pivot would move that thing out probably a 1/2 inch over here, I bet. We in the middle? We're in the middle, so it should equal. Whatever you do here will equalize there. And that would put it straight ahead when you did that too. Now I bent that tab down slightly at an angle. You can see how it goes upward in that angle that way. Goes downhill right there. So it's kind of in the middle, so that angle's good on that. So we got a 1/2 inch here. And we got a 3/8 of an inch here. So we're working the whole thing. So that means you're going to have a lot of dampening control because it's moving. You won't have much of a dead spot because it's got a lot of travel. That's one advantage of being way out there. You got a lot of travel. So the dampening, the problem when you're going forward, you get a little bit of movement like that, and the dampener doesn't do anything because it's such a little change. With this setup like this, it's a big change. So we're taking full angle of this thing, full sweep. All right. Now if I move this up a little bit, it might help us, it might hurt. It'll definitely change the angle on that, so I don't want to do it. If I move this up here, I'd have to bend the bracket up a little bit too. And that would make the dampener higher up in the air. So this here would be more up in this area instead of down here. Tuck it up under the tank better. Aerodynamically, that'd be an improvement. Working on the motor though would make it harder. Right now you can still get work on the motor. If you bring it up, then it's going to get in the way of your motor when you're working on it. So it's better to leave it down. Our fender should have no problem clearing that. I could probably bring it down just a little more if I want, which would help us over here. Obviously, it'll make a difference here. I think. Not really. We're at 90 degrees right now. It wouldn't really hurt. It wouldn't change us very much here. So, all right. Overall, it's pretty good. I need to shorten this bolt up about 1/4 inch at least. So I'm going to take that out and do that. Other than that, I'm pretty well happy with it. I'll take all this crap off and paint it. And the next problem is the cowling. Is it going to clear? If it doesn't clear, we're going to have to cut the cowling. It's already hitting, so we're too far out. We're going to have to cut the cowling right here. About that far. See, we had to be in that much further to clear it. Now, if this was moved in further, it would help, but it's over a finger here, so I wouldn't move it that much anyway. So it would help a little bit because these come out at an angle. Not much of an angle, it's pretty straight. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to go in there and I'll cut this out a little bit, I'll notch it. So that'll fit in there. And we'll be legal. Probably not going to take much, I bet. I'll notch it right here so it'll look like one of these type things going on. See, we're all the way in right now here. We're just not clearing up in here. So I'll try doing a little notch, a light notch. See how it works. Right now we're not even touching that. There we are now. Alright, so anyway, that'll fit up right under there pretty tight. We got access to do our adjustment under here. The problem is when you're on the track, is you're going to be right next to your motor trying to adjust this thing. So you got to turn this knob right here to make an adjustment. Oh yeah, you can definitely feel it working now. There's a lot of weight on that tube. Look how much it slows it down. So it seems like that's all we got for clicks. There wasn't very many clicks there. It's only like 6 clicks. That ain't squat. See, this doesn't do anything here. So yeah, this thing doesn't do much. It's more like a show dampener than a real dampener. But oh well, it's working. I'm making a mess over here. Alright, well tomorrow I'll work on this some more. And I'm going to figure out what we're going to do on these fork legs. I'm going to make a decision on that. So, alright, at least I got something kind of done today. Still got to do a little more fine tuning on this. I just got to take this bolt out, shorten it. Got to take this off, paint this thing. And put it all back together again. We should be fine. Alright, I'm happy with that. Alright, almost won. Time to go in the house and pretend to eat dinner. Alright, that's it for now today.